broker we were speaking of for John Sheriff says he starts getting ready to roll. And this is, I mean, you want to talk about a great-looking horse. I mean, he checks every box, Simon.
Well, that's what 1.2 million gets you compared to 70,000 with Cole Battle. I mean, they're both good athletes, but this one is the look. It's got the looks.
He looks so good. Again, look at his transition going to breaking off at the 5/8 pole there. He looks really, really good. Nice and balanced, fluid. You can see Flavien's hands are just really smooth on him, just letting him cruise.
Yeah, he's always worked in blinkers, and like I said, he's a horse that's actually, you know, progressed a little bit like Sovereignty. He was green in some of his early works, looking and switching leads, jumping back. They debuted on the grass, and that was probably a good introduction, actually. Sometimes, you know, some trainers debut on the grass even though they have a dirt horse, so they don't just get all hot and dirty and wired up. But, yeah, I mean, he looks good. He's moving great. Nice long rein on him, relaxed.
Pay attention to his lead switch.
Right there.
See how fluid that was? Just absolutely perfect.
Yeah, you couldn't see it. I mean, to the untrained eye, that you wouldn't notice. There was no obvious shift in his weight or his angle or anything. As we're taking a look at him finishing up through the wire. So, Joe, if you were the connections of BAEZA and you're watching this work, are you happy with it?
Yeah, I would give this 4 stars. Again, the time's not flashy, 1:02, but again, we're 5 days out. I don't think you want to see a 59 and change or a minute and a strong gallop out just because we're so close to the race. So I think this is perfect for him. And again, look at his ears. I mean, he's in absolute cruise control. So I think he did just enough today to stretch his legs, but not too much. I mean, he looks unbelievable here galloping out.
And again, take the trainer in context. This is a guy that's not going to send a lot of horses down there in 59. If you look at BAEZA's last 3 5/8 works, 103, 102.
This is 102 flat.
Yep,
yeah,
exactly. That's perfect. That's a perfect last work.
Yeah, and again, 5 days out. If you were 7 or maybe 8 days out, I could see maybe a little bit more of a flashy work, 59 and change minute, just because you have so much more time to kind of regroup and time in between races. But 5 days out, you definitely don't want to do anything too quick.
And you speak of John Sheriff's training style, very different than Bob Baffert and Lonnie Briley even.
Yeah, I mean, he you know, with John, I was stabled next to him for a little bit at Hollywood Park many years ago, and I mean, when you say treats each horse as an individual, I mean, he epitomizes that. I mean, it's day to day with every horse. I think sometimes he makes his mind up at the last minute, whether he's going to train them, this and that. I mean, he has a plan, but really focuses in on the individual.
He loves the animal.
Yeah.
I know that goes as a given for anybody who dedicates their lives to waking up at 3 a.m., 7 days a week, 365 days a year. They're not doing it to avoid a 9 to 5. They're doing it because they love these animals. And he is certainly the epitome of that. And BAEZA, just a striking specimen. What do you think his realistic chances are, Joe, if he gets in the body of this field?
I mean, it's hard not to say that he doesn't have a chance. I mean, he's only run 4 times, but every single race he's improved. I mean, he went from a 60 bar to 87, 93, 101. I mean, if he stays on that trajectory, I don't see how he doesn't stand a chance. Now, saying that, again, he only has 4 starts, and his only stakes race he ran second in, which was a great effort, but I think seasoning is definitely a question, because, again, he only broke his maiden 2 starts ago, but again, I mean, it's hard to knock what he's done in a short period of time.
Yeah, the seasoning's going to be the issue. He's going to get post 20 too. Look, he's going to face a field of 20. In his last 3 starts, he's only faced 17 horses combined. So the debut he ran on the grass, I don't really count that. So, I mean, and he's a horse that did look around a little bit, and Sheriff's put the blinkers on early on in his career, but he's got a legitimate chance, at least on form. I mean, if you're running second to the Kentucky Derby favorite by half a length in your 4th start, that alone says you have a shot.